Okay, enough. Sir, enough, sir. Enough. Very good afternoon. Everyone had your lunch? That is why singing a song. Practice this song. Yes, ma'am. Learned, ma'am. Had, ma'am. Don't sing this kind of rhymes, ma'am. I don't like that. Fine. What special? What special food you guys had? Tell me, I'll not ask. Master food or home food? Home food. Home food means special only, right, daily? Or they also used to provide you always dal. One favorite sambar for every people. They used to provide dal. Had everyone had well? Feeling sleepy? How many of you are feeling sleepy and make their sleep go aside? I will ask that question. That's all their sleep is gone. Are you guys feeling sleepy? No, you're not feeling sleepy. But I feel sleepy. Shall we watch one movie? We will watch one movie. We will get refreshed. Okay? Movie will go for 2.5 hours, right? How can we able to complete it? At least today half an hour we will watch. Tomorrow half an hour we will watch. Daily half an hour we will watch movies and we will complete it. Okay? What movie we can watch, guys? Tell me. What? Nothing, boys. What movie we can watch? Nothing. You guys don't discuss with yourself. Tell me. Whatever. One movie got re-released, right? Okay. We'll watch. We can watch. Nothing is there. How you guys are asking to watch movies? Anyways, in home you are watching that only and wasting your time. Here also you want to waste your time. Anyways, teaching is done like movies only. You can watch over here. Your sleep will go. Fine. Okay, ma'am. What is the next concept? Morning, we have started learning with one important feature of Java that is known as platform independent. Like this. What about mic? Chat. Back to this. Okay, fine now. Morning we learned one important feature of Java that is known as platform independent. Like this, there are few more features is there, but all the feature I can't explain it as well. One more important feature in Java. So let me explain that as well. First, I will just take my Java programming language. Okay, here it is. I will take all the features. You guys know what is platform independent. You guys know what is portable. You guys know what is architecture neutral. Now, we are going to learn what is meant by this word known as object oriented. In this meantime, nothing is there to discuss. Quiet and listen. So there is one more feature known as object oriented. Now let me explain you what is meant by object oriented first of all. Let me just take a board. Okay, I'll take a word known as object orientation first. Now, before you understand object orientation, let us focus on the word what is meant by this orientation. What is meant by orientation? In college, ma'am, whenever we came for the first year, they have conducted one orientation program, ma'am. 100% not that orientation. Then what is meant by orientation? Simple. Take the dictionary. Go and search what is meant by orientation. You guys know dictionary at all? I don't know whether you guys know about it. Nowadays, who is using dictionary at all? Everything it is digitalized. No problem.
மொபைல் சைலண்ட்ல போட்டு முன்னாடி வச்சிரு. இப்ப லேட்டா வந்தீங்களா மொபைல் முன்னாடி வச்சிரு பார்க்கலாம்.
Okay. What you guys do over here is you just take your ChatGPT only. Go and search what is meant by orientation. You will get a simple English definition, a way of looking you will get. The way of looking. So the same bird way of looking can be replaced by one more word. Somebody's mobile is. No, you guys will not keep it silent. Okay. The same way of looking word exactly got replaced by one more word called as perspective. Both are same. Perspective is also a way of looking only. Okay ma'am, tell me one example so that I will get it in my mind. For example, you guys know Virat Kohli? Oh, that is RCB fans. You guys are CSK fans. Okay, no problem. Say, if it is Virat Kohli is same. The person who is looking at Virat Kohli is different. Some of them will look at Virat Kohli and they will tell he is a good captain material. And few people will look at the same Virat Kohli and they will tell he doesn't fit for captaincy at all. Virat Kohli is same, but the person who is looking him, the perspective of the person is changed. That is the meaning of perspective. You would have heard positive perspective, negative perspective like this. Don't worry. One more example I will just give it as like that. See, to understand the perspective of different people, if it is in the psychological classes, mostly they will do this. What they will do in the sense, they will take a glass of water and they will place it in front of a different persons. They place it in front of a different persons and they will ask what is this. But answer will not be the same from everyone. Depends on each and every person's perspective, different answers they will give. Same thing we will do over here. Now what I will do over here is, I will also take the same glass of water over here. I want to take this water and I want to place it in front of different persons. Who are the persons you are going to place? First, I will take one person. So let us take one person over here. She is a chemist. What is meant by chemist? The person who studies chemistry. Yes. Now, in front of her, she is with full of liquids, gases, everything. In front of you, a lot of chemicals. In front of her, I will take one glass of water and I will just keep it over here. Yes, she is a chemist. I will just place a glass of water over here. Now, if I ask her, what is this? What she will tell? H2O will tell. See, half water is there. Half H2O is there. Half? What it is empty? What it is empty? It is filled with the gas. Yes. Then means if I ask a chemist, she will tell me yes, it is of half liquid plus half gas. This is the chemist perspective, right? Now what I will do over here is the same glass of water, I will place it in front of one more person. Who is he, ma'am? See, he is the person called as a pessimist person. Pessimist in the sense, the person who looks everything in a positive way. I'll just mention, oh sorry guys, he is an optimist, I just reversed it. Optimistic person in the sense, who looks this entire world in a positive way. Like your friends gang also will, some optimistic people will be there. Suppose you are sent my exam, result goes fail also, they will take it in a positive way. Hey come, we'll go for movies, just forget it. Like that positive friends you will be having over there. He is the optimistic person. Now, if I keep the same glass of water in front of him and if I ask him, what is this? What he will tell? What he will tell in the sense, it is of half full water. Half only it is full, remaining half is empty only. So, he will tell in a positive way, it is a half full. This is his positive perspective he is saying. This is his perspective of answering. Now, let me take the same glass of water and keep it in front of opposite to this person. See, opposite to optimist is nothing but the pessimist person. I will take her over here. Pessimist in the sense, completely opposite. Negative person. Pessimist person. For them, everything is a problem only. Rain comes problem. Rain don't come problem. College problem. College if it is leave also problem. Assignment problem. Classes problem. Everything is problem for such a kind of fellows. Now, think and tell me, if I place the same glass of water with her, I just place it. If I ask her what is this, what she will tell? She will tell, even though it is half full, she will never see the full. She will only see the empty. Anyways, water one glass they gave me. In that water also, half it is empty only she will tell. That is the negative perspective. With full irritation, she will tell half empty. This is her perspective. Optimist or like a optimist, pessimist, you just ignore it. Now, let us keep the same glass of water in front of another person. So let's take one more person over here. Who is he? Who is he? Jim boy. Oh, no. Let us assume he is just a normal realistic person. He is not an optimist also. He is not a pessimist also. Normal realistic person like you guys. If I ask him, so I just place him a glass of water and then we will ask him what is this? Where is the water? Here it is. Now what he will tell? What he will tell? Hey boss, what it is? A normal glass of water. A glass of water, that is what he will mention as well. Realistic person's answer. This is how the person's perspective differs and differs. Now, say if you guys come for Bangalore, in that there is one place, it's very famous. There is something known as Indira Nagar and Koramangala, which is very famous for pubs. So, usually on that Friday evenings or Saturdays, if you go and visit, it will be more number of pubs over there. For example, in one street itself, n number of pubs will be there, like the Guinness World Record. Let us assume one fine day, where you should not go, I am just mentioning, if you want to go and enjoy over there, let us assume this is the pub over there, you want to go and enjoy over there, I will just take. Okay, see, here you can able to see one more kind of person. Okay, normal. Okay, still, for this person, after 6 o'clock, gravity will not work, I think, great, he is a drunkard person. Now, I will take the same glass of water and I will place it in front of this person. Think and tell me. First think and tell me what he will say. Boss, side dish is there. Where is the main ingredient? He will ask the question. Yes, that is was his perspective as well. Ma'am, perspective now we understood clearly. But why you teach this much? Do we came to learn a psychological classes or do we came to learn Java classes? Why this much? How there is a relationship with Java? Yes, there is a relationship with Java. How it is, I will tell. You guys didn't come here to become an optimistic person, to become a pessimist person. Of course, I hope you guys didn't come to become a drunkard person. No, you came to become a Java developer. Yes, for a Java developer, if I keep anything in front of you, let it be table or printer, let it be computer or water, anything else if I keep in front of you, you have to tell it is an object only. I just mentioned the same thing over here. Okay. Yes, you have to make sure. Wait, it is not completely visible. Just a minute. Now it is. So you have to look this entire world as an object only. Not only these things, everything is an object only. If you take me, I am also an object. You are also an object. Human is also an object. A desk is also an object. Computer is an object. Mobile is an object. So in the world, whatever you see, everything is an object only. So this is the first important point of object orientation. A world is a collection of objects. Let me just tell you few more examples as well. I will take one now. Okay. We'll take one district over here. I think they mentioned me, this is Bangalore only. You also should believe this is Bangalore. So, what you call it as Bangalore, this is also made of objects only. Whatever you see over here, all these buildings, trees, players, everything is an objects only. If you take this entire state, consider the entire state only, you just take. That is also an object only, inside which we call it as an India. I just take an India over there. So Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, all the states are also an object only inside a country. Now, if I take this country, if I take India as one country, of course, it is also an object only in which we call it as a earth. I just still it is showing. Yes. What we call it as India, that is also an object in which we call it as an earth. Of course, if you take the earth is also an object only. So earth is an object in which you call it inside a solar family. I just take a solar family over here. Yes, not only earth, whatever other planets you see, that is also an object only. Even sun is also an object only. This entire solar system if you take, that is also an object only. So if you take this entire solar system, that is an object in which we call it as a galaxy. I'll just take this entire solar system. There will be many solar systems over here inside a galaxy. If you take this galaxy is also an object in which we call it as an entire universe. Let me just show the universe as well. This is our dot points. This is a galaxy as well. Why do I show all these things? From a tiny particle to the biggest things, everything is of object only. That is the first important point which you have to learn in object orientation. A world is a collection of objects. Same thing I will just mention over here. Object orientation, I will just mention the first point. World is a collection of objects. You don't want to write anything, just keep it in your mind. Understood? How world is a collection of objects. Understood? Okay ma'am, what is next? Still 2 more pointers left out, I will show. Now, what I will do over here is, I will just show you few objects. I will take mobile. Mobile is also an object only, right? What model it is? I don't know what it is. You also don't know? Then no problem, leave it. Mobile is also an object. Mobile object I will take. I will also take one more object over here. What is this? Okay, this is a laptop. Laptop is also an object. Yes. Laptop is also an object I will take. I will also take one computer. Normal one desktop computer I will mention. Desktop computer is also an object. These are some examples of object. Now what I will do over here is, all these objects I will just take together. Just take mobile object. Okay. We have a laptop object. I will also take the laptop object. Okay. We have something called as desktop object. I will also take the desktop object. Now, everything is an object only. But all these objects belongs to one category. They belong to one category. What is the category they belong to? Electronics. But whenever you tell electronics, that is a generic term. AC if you take, that is also electronics only. Washing machine if you take electronics item only, it will come. But still very unique way I want. What can we tell? Plaza. Gadgets, electronic gadgets. That is all I told, it's not unique. Only. Can I tell everything is a computer? Mobile is also a computer, laptop is also a computer, desktop computer is a computer. That means the common term I can mention them as a computer. Everything they belong to a type called as computer. Category only we will mention as type computer. Understood? So let me give few more examples as well. Anyways, you guys understood they belong to a computer type. Next, one more example I will just take over there. I will take one hatchback car I will just take over here. Where is the car? Yes. Okay. Hatchback car I will take. Still few more example cars I will take. I will also take some sports car over here. Okay. Okay. We will also take, nowadays it's very famous use of electric vehicles, right? Electric cars also, we will take one example over here. This is, everything is of objects only, right? Now, I will take all these examples and I will just put together. First, I will take something called as a hatchback car. Okay. I will also take one more car known as sports car. I will just take over here. We also have one more car known as electric car. Like this, there are many cars are there. Few examples I have taken. Now, think and tell me, these are objects. All these objects belongs to one category, type. Think and tell me what type it is. Automobiles. Guys, only car is there. That means everything belongs to a type called as car only. So I will directly mention these objects belong to a type called as car plus car type it belongs to. Understood? Great. Still one more example I will give you as well. Now, these are biggest objects you know. You guys know virus, bacteria. These things are also an object only. If you can't see, doesn't mean it is not there. Take one microscope and see. More than you, those fellows only will be more. So I will take some virus as well. So the virus we can take. One cold virus is there. Fine, we will take one cold virus. We will also take one more virus. What it is? Ebola virus. Which virus you want, guys? One more famous virus was there. Coronavirus. You guys like it, right? No, you don't like it. Then how did you guys get past your 10th or 12th standard? 10th class you have written? 11th also. He also wrote, guys. College also. Then means which got cancelled for you? 8th, 9th. Very unlucky fellows. Forest college 1 year date, but 11th, 12th, 10th, everything we wrote. We are the first batch of writing everything. 10th fine, 11th we are the first batch, 12th we are the first batch, new syllabus, new topic. weeks. College only this coronavirus helped. Let us see the fellow who helped us. It doesn't help you, no problem. Coronavirus. Now, think and tell me, all this virus belong to one type. What type? They belong to a common type called as virus. I'll just mention as virus. Then means, I also belong to a type. What type? Don't tell human. I belong to a type called as teacher because I'm teaching. You guys belong to a type called as students, developers, future developers. That means you are belonging to one category. Like this, in this world, if you take any object, definitely they will be belonging to one type. Yes? Now my question is, you guys are students. You are here. Yes, I can able to see you. You told you belong to one type called as students. Where is the student? Where is the student? I told I belong to a type called as teacher. I am here. Where is the word teacher? Yes. Car examples we have seen. Yes. Where is the type called as car? Now I will show you the solution. First I will take all these examples together over here. All these three examples I will take over here. This type whatever we have mentioned, that is an imaginary one. We can't able to touch the student. Student, you I can touch. The word student is there, no? That is an imaginary one which you can't able to touch. So whatever type is mentioned, I will take the same type. Type only in computer science, we represent it as a class. This type only in computer science, we represent it as a class. Same thing I just mentioned over here. Yes. These are classes. Classes are imaginary one. And what is real if you ask me? Objects are real. Whatever object is there, those objects are real. Same thing I just mentioned over there. I will take a class. Okay. This is the class I just mentioned. Okay. Class is an imaginary one I mentioned. I will also take an object as a. So object is a real. I mention object is a real. So whatever till now I have mentioned, hatchback car, sports car, those are objects. They belong to a type called as class. Class is an imaginary one. This is what the second point of object orientation. Same thing I just mentioned over here. What is the second point? Every object in the world belongs to a type. Type is a class. Class is an imaginary, object is a real one. This is the second point. Same thing I just mentioned over here. Every object belongs to a class. Class is an imaginary, object is real. Understood the second point? Got it? Clear? Fine. Shall we see the next point as well? What is the next point, ma'am? Next point is also very easier only. Now, what I'll do over here is, I will take one object over here. Normal, let it be any object. I will take any object. This object can be anything. Any object it can be. See, in this entire world, if you take any object, definitely it will be having two parts. Definitely it will be having two parts. What are the two parts, ma'am? There is something called as an hash part. Same I just mentioned an object. There is something called as an hash part. In technical terms, we represent it as state or properties. And we have one more part called as dashboard. Technically, we represent it as methods or behavior. If it is C programming language, we call it as functions. If it comes to Java, we will always mention as methods only. So these are the two parts. State properties we will mention as an hash part. Non-technical term we used to tell as hash part. In behavior, we will mention as dashboard. Tell one example, ma'am. What neither our mind will accept. Okay. If I take example, I will show more examples are there. One example, if I tell AC will take. If we take AC, AC has something. What it has? AC will be having a model name, it will be having a color, properties, all those things it will be having. What AC does? Cooling. Yes, fan. Those things are whatever AC does. Like this, if you take any object, has and does what will be there. Still give me few more examples, ma'am. Only then in my mind I can able to store it permanently. Yes, I am here to give. I will just keep it aside. So I just mentioned what object I am going to take this. I am going to take one car object only. I just mentioned a car object. Of course, every object has two parts. Same thing I just mentioned over there. It also has a state of properties. It also have the behavior. State of properties taken care by hash part. Now let me see what are the hash part a car have. So I just mentioned the hash part. If you take a car, I just mentioned. Okay. We will take a car over here. The car is having a color, black color, blue color, white color. Car is having a color, has a color. That is one thing. Not only the color. Suppose if you go enter inside a car, you can also able to see the seaters. Like 4-seaters, 6-seaters, you can able to see the seats. Car also has a seats. That is one thing. Along with that, there is something called as a gear as well. It can be automatic, it can be manual. Car has a gear. Like this, there are many properties are there. Few examples only I can able to tell. Like this, these are the has properties of the car. Same thing I just mentioned over here. Car has a name. Car will be having a name, right? So Kia, Maruti, Toyota, some names they will be having over there. This is a name. Along with that, car will be also having the cost. Price will be having, right? 12 lakh, 30 lakh, 40 lakh. Car will be having a price. Along with that, car will also have a mileage. How much mileage it can able to give. These are the has properties. Still you can include color, you can include number of seats, you can include how many ever things it has, you can include it, no problem. I will give you examples only. Then ma'am, has spot is clear. What is the test spot? What the car is doing, if you ask me. For example, if you take a car, of course you can able to start and stop the car. Yes, starting a car is an action. Stopping a car, that is also an action. Some action is performing, that is only something called as test spot. 1. Along with that, there is something called as a gear as well. It is gear. First gear, second gear, like a reverse gear. You can able to operate it. This is also one of the function of a car only. Along with that, inside a car, we may also have an AC. You may able to increase the temperature or decrease the temperature. These are the test spots of car. Same thing I just mentioned over there. Yes, where is the car? Here it is. Like start is one part, accelerate to increase the speed. That is also one action only. We can also able to stop the car. You can mention. These are the has properties and does properties. See, in Java, all this has properties is taken care by one concept. In one concept, we will be learning all those things. That is only something called as a data types as well. We can mention as data types. Does spot will be taken care by one concept. That is only something called as methods or functions. In Java, it is methods. I mention as methods or functions. This is the third important point of object orientation. What did I mention? Every object has two parts. One is has part and another is does part. Has part consists of data properties. Does part contains of the behavior. See, has part is taken care by data types concept. Does part is taken care by which concept? Methods you have to mention. This is the third important point. That's all object orientation is. I will just mention the third important point over here. Understood? These are the three important points. See, most of them, they know what is object orientation. The problem is, they don't know how to explain it. This is how you have to explain. You guys don't even want to get worried. I will only tell you after completing each and every question how to answer for your interviews also. Everything is over there. Now we are explaining, ma'am. Later we will forget, ma'am. What we will do? Anyways, each and every class we will also provide you with the recordings. Whenever you want, you can see those recordings as well. You will get it. See, now you may be able to answer all these questions. What is object orientation? This is 3 point you will tell. But later, this is the problem happens for everyone. See, we in TAP Academy, each and every week we used to conduct a mock interviews. Morning I mentioned, right? Mocks we will be conducting as well. For example, one batch, let us assume like 300 or 400 students are there for one batch, let us assume. For them, we will schedule a mock. Do you think how many of them will come and attend the mock out of 300 students? But how many of them will come and attend, you are thinking? 200. That much good students you are not, I think. Then, that means if I attend one, everyone will come and attend. Yes, sir. Girls are silent. Okay. Mostly 20 students, 25 students, maximum 25 only. That much students only will come for the mock. In that student also, if we ask the question, they will never open their mouth. They will sit as like that. The problem is practice is not there. Even though you are amazing in technical, all the concepts you know, but the moment you fail to answer the question, that's all gone. Whether the interviewer will understand your heart, whatever answer is in your brain, will they able to understand it? The moment you tell the answer, only then they will get to know how well you understand the concept. So from today onwards, whatever concept you are learning, go home and ask the question yourself. Ma'am taught me what is object orientation. What is object orientation? Same question. If they ask me in interview, how will I answer the question? Tell the answer. Tell these 3 points as an answer. Tell one real-time example as well. Suppose if they ask me what is platform independent, how will I answer? Compilation and execution can be on any operating system. For example, Java programming language, if you are creating one application in one operating system, the same application can be executed in any operating system. It can be Windows also, it can be Mac also, it can be Unix also, you can mention. How did it achieve? Because of one extra step in Java, by making use of bytecode. JVM will convert the bytecode into a machine level language. Because of this Java achieved. Tell yourself, tell this answer to yourself. Because you may understand everything, but the problem is you can't explain with the answer. Explaining with the answer comes one and only by your practice. Do that practice as well. Tomorrow also I may ask anyone randomly, I will ask them the question. Explain me what I taught you yesterday. You have to tell me the answer. Prepare and come. Practice and come. Got it? Fine. That's how an object orientation is done. It is done. You guys have learned an object orientation. Now shall we create one object? What object we are going to create? Shall we create one car object? Okay, car object very clear. I can't create and show you one car. Just a virtual mapping of that object only we are going to create. Just a virtual mapping we will create it. Same car object we will create it. I will take a car over here. Yes, car is ready. Before I create an object, I must know the hash code and dash code, right? Now let me take the hash code. That is the state of properties I mentioned. So hash code we have the name, cost and mileage we have. We also have a dash code I will take. That is the behavior. So I will mention start, accelerate and stop. This is it. Now let us start creating it. Car is an object, right? Yes, car is an object. Car, do they have any class? Do they have any type? This is an hatchback car. They belong to a type called as car class. They belong to a type. Type only in computer science we call it as class. That means, see, for example, let us assume, what is a difficult question? You don't have any aim. Aim, what ma correct? Boys, what's your aim? Wow. Same question if you have asked in your school days, beautifully would have replied with 2 answers. Collector, doctor. Some intelligence will tell I want to become a scientist. Is there any scientist hiding? No, it's not there. Okay, leave. Difficult question I asked you guys, you can't answer. Anyways, you got a job. After getting a job, what you guys will do? What you will do? Oh, marriage now you just leave it aside. One more thing what I am asking is, some of you may be having a plan to construct one house. You have or you don't have? Why now we have to construct? Already our fathers have created and they have kept one beautiful house. We will leave over there. No problem, that is up to you. Let us assume that you want to construct one house. Let us take an image of your house only. Anyways, your house will not look like this. I am just showing one house you want to build. See, if you want to build a house, how will you build? Directly you will go. Directly you will buy some sand, some bricks and directly you will come into the picture, start building. Then what you will do? Yes, you first need something called as a blueprint. First you have to create a plan of your house. If plan is ready, only then we can able to start creating. That means, shall I directly mention, plan is the first step. Second step only I can able to create the house. Same, house is also an object. This is in real world. Now let us go back to our car. This is the car. I want to create a car object. Before I create a car object, don't you think I want a plan? Yes, I want a plan. That plan is only something called as a class. That is a blueprint. Class is an imaginary. Class is only a blueprint of object. Class is a blueprint of object. If I want to create any object, first thing is I want to create a class. Now let us start creating a class. How to create a class now? You have to mention class. What object you are going to create? Car object. Then mention the type as car. You can mention the type as car. Now anyways, if you have to mention with open and close bracket. Inside this we will start creating a car. Now let us see what are the 2 properties we have. We have hash properties. We have dash properties. Hash properties taken care by which concept? Data types concept. See, data type one whole day I will be teaching, not tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I will be completely teaching you data types. Don't get worried. As of now, I will take. I want to mention the name. If it is name, which data type I have to make use of? Any idea you guys have? Character means only one character I can able to store. String I want to store. Anyways, in detail we will learn. As of now, this much is enough. I will mention as string name. I will create one name over there. Now next one, I want to mention as cast. Cast means which data type you will use? Integer. Cast point and I will compare 15 point here, 5 lakh like that. Float we can use or double we can use. I will make use of float. I will mention as float cast. Mileage. Mileage also we can make use of float itself, right? Float mileage I will just mention. Now, has what I have created. Quite interesting. Has what I have created. Now this is our time to create the dust spot. How to create the dust spot? Now, dust spot, what did I mention? It is taken care by which concept? Methods I told. It means I want to create 3 different methods. Yes. How to create a method? Let me show. I want to create one method first. Start. I will create a method. I will mention as void start. What is this void? Tomorrow I will tell you, because each and everything if I explain now it is not possible. Everything is given as a content. Everything you will learn. As of now, you just look. Void start I will mention. If it is a method, always it will be enclosed with open. Like this simple bracket, it will be always enclosed. Along with that, I will mention void start. I will also mention one open bracket and closed bracket. I will mention there. So inside this, you have to give the function what it has to do. If I mention start, what my car has to do. That content I have to give over there. That is one thing. Ignore what let it be. But this is how a method looks like I am showing. Just a virtual mapping I am showing. Really I am not creating, ma'am. Today itself you have started creating. Don't worry. Just a virtual mapping only I am creating. There is nothing to do with this. Great. Next one more method is accelerate. For accelerate also I want to create. I mention as accelerate. Inside I will write a logic to accelerate. Increase the speed. One more method I want to create something as stop. I will mention as void stop. Inside I will write the logic to stop. This is how I can create a class for a call. Class is created, right? Now think and tell me. Till now whoever has focused the class properly, they only can able to tell me. How many objects we have created so far? 3 objects. What was? Where is 3 objects? Only 1. Or 8 objects, 6 objects. Name 1 object, cost 1 object, mileage 1, start 1, aspect 1, stop 1. 1 object. What? Say, tell me. Yes, you guys are really intelligent students. Where did we create the object? Class is an imaginary one. This is just an imaginary only. Still now we haven't created any object. Same like that we will go for the previous example as well. House is there. Yes. Blueprint plan is there. If you directly have a plan, will you invite your family members and relatives for graduation? Yes. No. You have only the plan. Of course you can't able to invite anyone as well. Okay. Only the plan is ready. Your house is not ready. Then how to take a plan and how to convert it into an object? Come with real world only. You have a plan. Then what you will do next? Come for an engineer. You will study engineering now. Call an engineer. Okay. Engineer will create. They only will create the plan. That's all. Next. You call civil engineers to construct house. Laborers. Okay. Then means you will give it to one person called as a contractor. Yes. We will take one person known as contractor over here. There is contractor. He will come always late. Okay. Oh, big man. So we will take this plan and we will give to the contractor. Now the contractor will look at your plan. Then he will start constructing your house. This is what it happens in the real world. Fine. Now what did there happen with the classes, ma'am? Now we already have created one class. I will take the car class over here. Now anyways this is an imaginary one only. I want to create an object of it. How to create an object? How to create an object? For that, from the class, if I want to create an object, I need the help of one person. Morning only I introduce that person. He is nothing but a superhero known as a JVM only. I will just call the JVM over here. The class will be given to the software called as a JVM. JVM will convert it into an object. This is how it works. I just mentioned JVM will convert it into an object. This is what happens over here. JVM's duty is not only to convert the bytecode into that machine level code. Like this, there are many duties of JVM is there. This is also one of the duty. To create an object, we need the help of JVM. Got it? Shall we start creating an object? Again, we will go back to our code. Yes, there is our code. Here is our code. Class is there. I want to create an object. If I want to create an object, whom should I call? I want to call the JVM. How to call JVM? You directly tell, hey JVM, come here JVM. You tell like this. Then how to call a JVM? If you want to call JVM, you have to tell one word. If you tell that word, he will get activated. That is nothing but you have to mention a keyword called as new. You have to mention what you are going to create object. I am going to create an object of car. Go and mention as car. And after mentioning car, you have to enclose with the simple brackets. The moment I teach you a concept called as encapsulation, there I will tell you what is this open bracket, close bracket, why you are using. There I will mention you as well. Now, we have activated JVM. The moment you mention new car, directly one object will get created over here. Yes, object got created. After creating an object, inside an object, what are the parts we have? We have hash part and we have dash part. Suddenly, one memory will get created for the hash part. One memory will get created for the dash part as well. Same thing, inside an object, I will take a memory. For name, one memory will get created. For cost, one memory will get created. For mileage, one memory will get created. I will mention that. Same like that. For methods also, memory will get created. I will take start method. For start also, one method, memory will get created. Accelerate, one method, it also will be present. Stop, one method. For stop method also, it will be present. Done. Object is created. Inside an object, all this data is present. Great. How to access this data? How to access this data? If I want to see what is the name of the car, if I want to start the car, how will I start the car? For example, if I ask you, sir, what is the name? Devapriya. See, I asked what is your name. I asked this person. Yes, so only he is answering. Then means I am giving one reference. Yes, I am calling with the name, right? With the name only I can able to get the information about the person. Same like that. If I want to get the data which is present inside an object, obviously I want to give one reference, one name I want to give over there. Same thing, I will just give a name over there. I will give the reference as C1. Anything you can give. CB you can give, car also you can, anything, whatever reference name you can give the same name. I will mention as C1. Now C1 memory will get created over here. Okay. Now you have to mention what type the C1 is. C1 is nothing but same car type only, right? What is the type you have to mention? C1 is a type of car you have to mention. This is how you can create an object. Now the moment you create like this, the object will be getting a reference of C1. I just mentioned the reference C1. Using this reference only, you can able to access. Directly you can't tell name, I want to see the name, I want to get the cost, like this you can't see. First you want to take the reference. C1 you have to mention. The moment you mention C1, your line will be here, your line will be here. Now you want to enter inside an object. If you want to enter inside an object, you have to keep a dot. C1 dot name. Then only you will be getting the name. Next if you want to get the cost, C1 dot cost you want to get. Same thing I will tell you how to access it as like that. C1 dot start. Same methods also you can access. Data types also you can able to access. C1 dot start I will mention. Your car will get started. The function will happen over there. Next I want to call as accelerate. You can mention as C1 dot accelerate you can mention. If you want to call as stop, C1 dot stop you can mention. This is how you can call. Data types also you can able to access. You can mention as C1 dot name. If you want to get the name, you can mention as C1 dot cost. You can mention. You can also mention as C1 dot mileage. This is how you can create a car object. This is how you can able to access it as like this. Don't worry, ma'am. There are dot lines you have given, ma'am. Fill that lines. If I fill, that is waste only. As of now, you haven't done. Just a virtual mapping of an image only have shown. Anyways, everything we will be coding and practically we will be doing over there. There you can learn it. As of now, you just focus. Now, how many objects we have created? 6 object. Only one object, only one car object I have created as well. Now my question is it possible to create one more car object? My question is it possible to create one more car object? Yes or no? Yes, sir. How will you create? How to create? Is it possible to create? Of course, it is possible to create n number of objects. Class is one, car is one class only. Do you think in the entire world only one car is there? Type is car, that's all. Apart from the different varieties of car, millions of cars present. Yes, that means class can be one, object can be many. How to create one more object, tell me? If you want to create any object, what do you have to do? We have to make use of new keyword. Why? We have to call the JVM. JVM only will come and create an object. How to call a JVM? Make use of new keyword. I'll just create one more object over here. I just mention new. What I'm going to create? Car object only I'm going to create. Mention as car, open bracket, close bracket. Suddenly one memory will get created over here. One more car object will get created. So inside that same data will be present. If I want to access, I want to give a reference for it. Already I have given C1 as the reference. The same reference I can give. You can give any other reference. C11, C2, C3, C4, any reference you can give as well. I will just give one more reference as C2 as well. What is this C2? C2 is nothing but a type car only. Car only you are creating. You have to mention the type of C2. C2 is a car type admission. Same, if I want to access the name, how can I access? C2.name, C2.cost. This one I can able to access, right? If I want to access those methods, C2.start, C2.accelerate, this is how I can access. Anyway, this object will be having a reference known as C2. If I want to access the same thing, I want to mention over here. Whatever previously I have mentioned, now I will just replace it with C2. Same thing. That is how you can access. This is all about object orientation. See, this is not complete object orientation. I have just given introduction to object orientation only. It's like a small ocean. It's like a sea only. We can able to learn it. There are 4 pillars in object orientation. There is something called as encapsulation. There is something called as an inheritance. There is something called as a polymorphism. There is something called as an abstraction. 4 pillars we have. These many things, if I want to teach you, complete one whole week I need to teach. But as of now, this is an introduction. Anyways, in detail, you will be learning all those things as well. Understood what is object orientation? Tell me the 3 important points in object orientation. First one. World is a collection of objects. Great. Second one. Every object in the world belongs to a type. Yes, that is only we call it as class. Class is an imaginary. Okay. Object is a real. Okay, great. What is the third point? State and behavior. Every object has 2 parts. One is state or properties. One more is behavior. That is does part will mention. Has part is taken care by which concept? Data types concept. Does part is taken care by methods. That is what you have to mention. I hope you guys are clear in object orientation. Right? These many features you have learned. Anyways, how to solve assignments, everything I have told as well. And now this is the time to learn one more important thing. This much concept is fine. Next thing is, see, we everyone need a job. Yes. What you have to do if you want a job? Don't tell me you want to study, that and all you can find. Then, don't you think that you want to apply for the companies? Yes. You want to apply for an interviews, you want to apply. Where you will apply? In our college, only campus will come and there only you will apply. Okay, no problem. You can apply from there. See, have you heard of something job platforms like LinkedIn, Naukri, Monster? Have you heard about it? LinkedIn, you know? Advertisement you have seen? Already you know? Yes, you know. What is the use of LinkedIn? What happened? Job? No, to find job you will be making use of it. How many of you guys have LinkedIn? Raise your hand. Everyone have. What nice college. Great. You are active in that first of all? Active in that. Wow, nice. This is the first time I'm seeing the college. Every student is rising. They are active in LinkedIn. I'm shocked to see. Why that's the compulsion for you guys? Yes, that is why you guys are doing. Otherwise, who will take care? Who will care about it? Okay. Active in the sense, what is active? How you are active? Tell me guys, active means what? I don't know, I'm asking. Updating. What you are updating? Company you are updating. Profile on daily you will sit and apply your profile. Profile daily will change. What your name daily will change.
Posting achievements.
One point. Posting achievements and how many achievements you have posted so far? Now which will check your LinkedIn.
Attending the conferences and attendance.
Okay. Like this, how many you have posted so far? Countless? Minimum 10. You, your friend, why he is talking? That's it. Don't know, ma'am. Some issue for him. Okay, minimum 10 you have posted. Yes or no? Yes. Shall I see? Yes. Okay. Others? How many posts you guys would have made so far? What post, ma'am, you are asking? LinkedIn post, guys. Okay. Nothing to discuss, sir. Hello. What do you do? Enough. Listen. See, you guys are active on Instagram. Yes, you guys will be always active. Active status it will be showing, I know. See, suppose if your friend is going somewhere out, they are having some good food, they are enjoying. Of course, they will make one post. Yes, they will do one post. On seeing their post, you will get to know, right? Oh, this person went here, this person went here. It shows current activeness. They are active on Instagram. It's not just watching the Instagram, it means active. If you are regularly posting, I don't ask you guys to post, don't do that worst things as well. Leave it aside. I'm just saying that shows the active status so that you can get to know whether your friends went there or not, what they have done, what achievements they have done. Mostly achievements and all they will not post in Instagram. I'm just saying they will post their active status. Same like that, you have a platform known as LinkedIn. Yes, see, whenever you are attending any company interviews, definitely in your resume, you will mention your LinkedIn profile, right? Yes, LinkedIn profile is there. Think, HR opens and sees your LinkedIn profile. What he will see? Only name will be there, even picture, DP only will not be there. Along with that, keep your college, you will mention your college name, mail ID, phone number will be there. Apart from that, what is there? Have you mentioned your projects, everything? Have you mentioned your skills first of all? Is your profile first of all 100% verified? Completed your profile status first of all? No. See, if your profile is not 100% completed, it will never ever be visible for the HR. It never ever be visible. How come it is visible for HRs? We don't know about it. See, for example, it comes with the connections only. For example, I am here. You guys have connected with me. Suppose we hire for our companies, my HR will be there. I will be connecting with my HR. So for my HR, I am in the direct connection list. You guys are connected with me. So it will be showing a second direct connection. Same like that, if you guys are following your seniors, they are working in the companies. They will be having a direct connection with their HR. For them, you will be the second line connection. Sometimes you will be the third line connection. Like this connections will be there. Suddenly, the HR wants to see some profiles for fresher software development. They will go and search in the LinkedIn. Index whoever is connecting with it, whoever in the first level connection, second level connection, third level connection, only their names will be visible for him. By that only, they will be giving you an opportunity to attend an interviews. This is a way. Most of them will tell me the same news. LinkedIn that all we can't get a job. No, of course there are members who are attending the drives in LinkedIn. How? Because their profile is very strong. Their connection is very strong. Their post is very strong. Their achievements is very strong. Post in the sense, you should be very active on LinkedIn. How to be active on LinkedIn if you ask me? Daily you have to make one post. Don't post your beautiful pictures and all. None of the HR will see that. Currently, whatever things you are learning. Today we have started with placement training. What are the concepts you have learned today? You have learned features of Java. Mention, you have learned what is platform independent, you mentioned what is object orientation, introduction to the high level languages. These are the things you have learned in one day. Create one post, make one post in LinkedIn. So the HR will get to know, oh, this person has started learning. Not about one post, each and every day whatever new things you are learning, make a post. After learning, you will be doing some projects, make a post. Then suddenly the HR sees your profile in LinkedIn. They will get to know these are the technologies we are currently using in our company. This person already has done some projects, have already learned those concepts. By seeing your post only, they will get to know. That is how importance of making use of the LinkedIn. So today itself, I want everyone to complete your LinkedIn profile. Along with completing a profile, definitely you should make one post as well. Will you do it? You will not do it, I know. Will you do it? How many of you will do it? Today night I will see. Okay, some of them are rising, some of them are thinking, some of them what I have to do itself, they don't know. Same. How to do everything I will tell. Anyways, you know how to complete your profile. Skill first you uploaded. About section is the short thing about yourself. What are the skills you are experienced with? About yourself should be clean and clear you have to mention. Because on seeing your about itself, they have to get to know which are the technologies you are skilled with, which are the projects you have worked with, they should know. Your projects also make one. So like sections will be there, right? Upload your projects. Whatever projects you have done so far, mention the description of the project, mention the technologies you have used, fill the skills, whatever skills you have so far, mention the skills, complete your profile 100%. Along with it, you have to make one post as well. Let me only show you. If I show you, definitely you will do it right. Because you guys will not know how to make a post in LinkedIn. Yes? But you guys familiar with how to post in Instagram. Yes? Who taught you to post in Instagram? Tell me. In college, huh? In college I taught you. 1 minute. Okay. Quiet and listen. I'll go to your LinkedIn. Okay. Is there? Why it is taking delay? Wait a minute. See, let me just show you some example posters. If you go to my profile only, you can able to see. Anyways, I will also show you how to make a post. But before that, let us see how the post is also. Why can't I scroll down? Network is not proper. See, like this, how the student have posted. This is between concept, whatever they have learned. Today I have learned 2 important concepts in object orientation. These are some examples. Like this, there are n number of posts as well. I will just show you for some examples. Just I can't scroll down. But if you want to see those posters, you can see in my section only, no problem. Now shall we make one post? Whatever you have learned today, for today only I will tell you how to make a post, how to give a prompt, everything I will tell you. You have to post it. Okay, fine. I just tell. See, will you sit and type each and every line? Today I have learned Java, started learning with Java, day 1 journey started beginning. What you will do? You have AI. Of course, here you can make use of AI. Let me just tell the prompt only. I will go to ChatGPT. Well, cursor is also not working. Anyone have mouse? Mouse? Here you have to post it. Got it? Silent and listen. Whoever is talking, first priority will be given for them. Great. It is not necessary to type everything. Directly you can give the prompt. Just listen how I am giving the prompt. ChatGPT, today I have started learning with Java. Today's class I have started learning how the evolution of high-level languages came. Along with it I have learned the storage devices, and I have started learning the features of Java. In features of Java I have learned how Java is platform independent, how Java achieved platform independence, and along with it I learned Java is a portable programming language and it is an architecture neutral programming language. I also learned object orientation. In object orientation, 3 important points I have learned, like world is a collection of objects, and second one is each and every object belongs to a type. A type is an imaginary one, object is a real one. Third, I have learned every object has 2 parts, one is hashpot and doespot, and hashpot is taken care by data types and doespot is taken care by methods. So this is what the entire day in this placement training class I have learned. Accordingly, I want to make one post in LinkedIn. So you just prepare and give me the content which I can directly make it short and clear. Along with that, just include my trainer name who has guided me to learn this, and include you should also include majority of the hash codes so that it may reach majority of the people, and along with that include hashtag Tap Academy as well. Just create and give me the content as it is. Directly I will make a post in LinkedIn. Include some point wise, it should look in a better way. Just give me the content. Ma'am, you taught us, ma'am, so you know the entire thing. Directly you will tell. How, ma'am, you are expecting us to do the same thing? Yes, you can do it. You have a note. First tell in your note, write it in your note, then finally take a mic, just tell over there. Of course it will generate and give you. Don't worry, I'll show the prompt for one day. Next day onwards you have to give. Simply if you tell one post also it will create, but I don't want like this. As like that, whatever you have learnt, if you are making a post, it will also be like the revision only. So make a post as like that. Anyways. See, why did I mention all these hashtag codes in the sense? If you don't mention this hashtag code means it will not reach majority of the people. Only whoever people in your connection list, only them it will get visible. If you want to show for others, anyways other HRs want to visit your profile in the sense, you have to mention all these hashtag symbols. All this you can mention. Don't forget to mention Tap Academy also. Don't forget to mention my name also. See, this is how you can post. I'll just copy and paste it. See, object orientation, exactly 3 points I get. Features of Java, platform independent, how Java achieved. Enough. Still, if you want to explain in detail, of course you can explain. I'll copy it. I'll just go to my LinkedIn. Inside the LinkedIn, there is one option called as home page. Go to that home page. Inside that home page, there is one option known as start a post. Go over there. Yes, paste it. Done. Everything is done. All the content you have posted as like that. Before you are posting, just check it once. Because some of my intelligent students, what they have done is, here is the content which you can post in LinkedIn. That is whatever ChatGPT gave, same thing they have copy pasted. Then I personally text them, kindly remove that. So you don't do the same thing, mention like this. See, whenever you are making a post, will anyone like to see only the text? If they only see the text, will they like it? Of course it will never get attracted, everything they will not get the complete knowledge about it. Who will sit and read the entire text? Then means we should upload one image also. Don't upload your image also. You have to create one image. Yes, you have to generate one image based on this content itself. How to create an image if you ask me? We have ChatGPT also. We have Gemini also. In any of the platforms, you can able to create an image. ChatGPT will take some time, but anyways in ChatGPT only I will create. So I will just mention. Based on this content, you just create me one image which I can post in LinkedIn. So including whatever topics I have learned so far, make one image representation of it. So whenever a person looks at this image, they should get to know the things whatever I have learned. And then in Gemini also you can create. Both the things will create and go away only. It will take some time to create. Let it create. My name will be always given different only. Mention. Let us see how long it will take time. I will call. Ready? Yes. You have your mobile, right? 1 minute also you guys will not be silent. It will take some time. Let's see. Just keep on creating. Go to Gemini. See what it has created. It's creating so far. Yeah, see how beautifully it has created image. It gave one boy name, it doesn't know my name. Okay, this is how you can create it. Hello? Ignore that. See the remaining content. How you? See how beautifully it has created and gave all the images. Evolution of high level language, assembly level language, how we are converting, storage devices, platform independent, object orientation, 3 points, how beautifully it has created and gave. Same, let us see what Gemini does. I has to create image. Next, how it got created with this. Mention my trainer as female, name is. Yeah, this is also fine. But comparing this, that was good. Yes, comparing this image, that was good. That is how you can create an image. Okay, no problem. It will again create and give you the image. Now we will just download it. We'll see how long it will take. Was it difficult? Was it difficult to give the prompt? Was it difficult? Of course, you can able to post it daily. You have to make one post. Whatever concept you are learning, you have to make one post. Same like that. Today, I'll just show you the prompt. If you want to see note down the prompt, you can note down. You can't see. Everyone is imagining if I have one mobile now, directly I would have taken a thing. Yes? Anyways, you take a mobile now. Later I will show you. It's not necessary my same pick has to be there. That pick only you don't take. This pick and all you don't want to give. Name is there. It's enough. This and all just remove it. You don't give that only. This is how you can represent it. I just download. Downloading is done. Now we'll go over here. Here you can attach. Where it is? Oh, add media. You can directly go over here. Upload from computer. Take the image which you have downloaded. Open it. Yes, here will be my post. Here is my content and here will be my post. Directly you can post it. I can't post, I'm just showing you how to post. You can also connect with me, only then I connect with me, then only I can able to see your post as well. So if you are mentioning directly, I can see yours. So mention those things. Mention my name and mention the content whichever you have done. As like that, whatever you have learned, same it should be. Don't tell ChatGPT directly. I learned platform independence. I learned evolution high level. Create and give me one post. It will create and give. But I don't want you guys to do that. As like that, whatever I thought, completely it has to be the same. Platform independent in the sense compilation, execution, same operating system, different operating system. Whatever I told, everything is in your mind only. So start creating this. Make a post. Complete your profile as well. Yes. If you want to refer, in my profile activity section will be there. I would have commented some papers. In that you can go and see their post as well for reference. That depends on your prompt. How well you are giving the prompt. that much well you can able to create an image, that much well you can make a post as well. Before you make a post, what is this? Okay, before you make any post, just to see the content. The content is correct or not. Along with that, if your profile is not 100% completed, whatever post you do, it is based on. So do complete your profile, make a post. Definitely tomorrow I will be checking everyone's post as well, because this is today you have to do it daily anyways, you have to do it only. I will not do, ma'am. What you will do? No problem, my dear students. Tomorrow I will call one person over there. They have to log in here. Here itself they have to create it. They have to post it. How long it will take? 10 minutes. Maximum 10 minutes only it will take, right? Be ready for that. So don't try to escape from any work. Do the work whatever we give. Today or tomorrow definitely will be getting the portal access. As your ma'am has earlier mentioned, she asked you to bring your labs as well. Bring your laptops. Got it? From tomorrow onwards in the afternoon section, we will be start practicing with the codes, everything. See, one thing I will tell you guys is, never ever try to copy the code from ChatGPT. AI for this purpose you can use. Don't use for the other purpose. While practicing, solving assignments and all, you don't use it. The problem what will happen, you know, the moment you started using AI, you will never use your brain itself. Assignment questions, everything will be started solving in it. I can directly able to find whether you have written the code on your own or you have made use of any AI tools. Definitely on seeing your code itself, I will find it. Each and everyone's performance I will see. How ma'am everyone's assignments how will see? I have an admin access. Everyone's how you are solving assignments, each and everyone I do. Anyways, afternoon I am free only. I don't have any other work apart from this. I will sit each and everyone's assignment performance. I will open and I will see. One person, if I take 1 minute also, around how many students will be there? 120 is there. How long it will take? Within 2 to 3 hours, of course. Daily I will not see everyone's. Half of the person one day, next half of the person one day. Of course, I can able to monitor everyone's performance. If I find any one code that you have copied from ChatGPT, next day I will call the person with the name. They have to solve and show me. They have to explain me how you have solved. Because it is not the right time to use AI in your code. Future you use it, no problem. Now you don't use it. Say, ma'am, I feel it difficult, ma'am. One code I have started solving, but I got some error. Anyways, I started solving only. Suddenly I got one doubt. After I have seen ChatGPT, I got one solution. But anyways, I know the concept. I am good in the concept. Anyways, I use ChatGPT and I have done. Never ever do that also. See, if you don't know how to solve the question, for one question, think how long you will spend for it. 10 times you will solve with different logic. Oh, why it is incorrect, why it is incorrect. At the same time, 10 different logic you would have thought, you would have used your brain, you would have think. That thinking is only important. That thinking only I want from you guys. Just fine. If you are solving one day, one assignment model only, 1 10, 20 question only minimum you are solving in the sense, no problem. But all the code should be solved by you. Your friend may solve 50 questions also, neither. You solve only 2 questions, but 2 questions also you have solved on your own. That is what I want. How well you guys use your brain, that is what I want. See what I will do with your assignments. If you are completing all the assignments 100%, what will happen for me? Nothing will happen. If you are using your brain, you are really understanding, and if you are solving 2 questions also, that is what I want. From tomorrow onwards, we will be solving those assignments. Bring your laptops as well. Don't ever try to copy of it. That is why in the first day itself, everything I am saying. Now your class ends at 4 o'clock only, right?